What's up, guys? J.R. Raymond back again, coming to you from Classic Lanes in Rochester Hills, Michigan, home of MRB Classic Pro Shop, where Mason Brantley lets me use the shop. And he's here every day, so make sure to come up here Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. till close, basically, or whenever. Or even if you need to get up here early, he's here. You can see him. So you can get everything you need from him if you're in the area. Otherwise, head over to BowlerX.com. But today, we're going to talk about a 900 Global ball. We're going to talk about the Equilibrium from 900 Global. So it's a solid symmetrical piece that they have just brought out. They don't have a ton of solid symmetricals out there, so it's going to be nice to be able to see what this does. So it's the same layout as that Volatility that we just did the video on. So it's 45 by 5.5 by 45. Should be a little bit stronger. Let's see the difference between that and this. So stay tuned. All right, here we go. So we got this bad boy. Same layout as what that purple Volatility thing was. Let's hope this one doesn't hook as much, because that hooked a lot. Let's see what we got. So we're gonna start in that same area. See what happens. A little straighter, 14, 15 area. That still hooks, but it's a good motion. It didn't go Brooklyn. It didn't hook immediately. So a little straighter, a little cleaner. That's good. Let's see what we can get when we start to go a little bit left. A little bit left, so we'll go 3 off that. Ooh, that's a little bit left off my hand. Oh, trip 4. Didn't trip the 4-pin the first shot, tripped the 4-pin that one. So that was pretty good, not bad. We're gonna keep going left. See if we can't come up with a flat 10 somewhere. And when I see the flat 10, I can then get my hand around it a little bit. So we've got 2 more left. So now we're standing 30. I'm gonna try to hit like 18, 19-ish. Whoa, man, this ball's strong too. Huh. I mean, they did come out at the same time. So this and that Volatility did come out at the same time. So I wonder if they used some of the technology in this cover as well as what they did with that ball. I don't know enough about them. I'll have to look into them a little bit. But these are just reaction videos, so you can see what they're about reaction-wise. So it's gonna force me to go left still. So I was standing 30. Let's go 5 more left with my feet. 2 left with my eyes. Oh, geez, that stuck. But it was really good motion still. That's what we were looking for. We're trying not to, I mean, we want the ball to stop because I want it to get to a point where I can, change my hand position and get my hand around it a little bit. But so far, we're not seeing the ball stop. So that was, let's try and 2 more left off that one. See if we can't get this one to stop a little bit. That should do it. Well, it stopped, but it stopped dead flush, so I have to throw that one a little right. So I'll move 2 left to keep my eyes the same. See if we can't flat 10. Trying to flat 10. 4, 5, 7, so now we're gonna be at 9. I'm gonna keep my eyes the same. So flat 10 or a 2-pin is what we're looking for here. Oh gosh, it hung up again. Well, it did what it was supposed to do, it stopped. Oh, I gotta take a piece of tape out. Too much bowling. Oh, we'll get through it. Try again. That allows you to see a bad shot. There you go. Let me take 1 piece of tape out. Should be a lot. All right, let's see what happens. Go back to where we were. 6, 7, 8, 9. 49. Look in there. Get it to stop. Come on, flat 10. That ought to do it. That was Could have flat timed, but it still carried. But you see that motion, that's that hockey stick motion I was talking about. So where it just gets to the dry and then it hooks and kind of goes straight. Doesn't really drive through the pins, it deflects. That had good enough pin carry to still strike, but that's okay. So from there, if I want to change that, I'm going to go 2 left off of that. 1 more left with my eyes. I'll get my hand around this one a little bit, see if we can get it to continue. See what happens. It's around it. Ooh, boy. Around it, but it hung. That hung there. So, it didn't pick up off the dry like I had hoped. Definitely got pinched to the right, but that's okay. Let's try that again. Move my eyes 1 more left so it doesn't quite get as far right. All right, I'm seeing a lot of over-under out of this ball. And I think it's because, I mean, it must have some of the same characteristics as that other bowling ball. I did throw some shots here with that ball, so that might be why. Let me try this again. We're gonna go further left. That ought to do it. Yeah. So when I get it there, the motion's perfect. Like if I were to see that every time, that'd be perfect. Unfortunately, the bad shots just aren't quite, I mean, obviously the move is to not make bad shots, but we're looking for the mistake room. We don't want to have to throw it perfect. So let's try that area again and see what happens. That's good. All right. So it's got that motion that I was talking about where it kind of rolls off of it. Let's start going back right a little bit and see if we find that over under again, or if this is just going to be another one of those balls where you got to get steep with it. Go back here. Yeah, I think, and that was even steep, but it made me get to the dry. So this ball's forcing me left, and for a symmetrical ball, it's unusual. So we're seeing some major strength out of these bowling balls from 900 Global. These releases are super strong. I'm gonna go a few more right, see if I can't tighten the angle up. If it overhooks, it's definitely gonna be a lot like those extremes. All right, so that was better. So that stayed in the oil a little bit better. Stayed on target, didn't overreact, didn't underreact. So we'll throw a couple more and continue to move right until we can get to that straight up the lane area. Let's get back to the track-ish, just left of the track. It hung up again. Haven't been bowling enough. So my hand is doing some funny things. All right, let's go back straight. And get to that 8, 9, 10 range. Take some hand out, see if it'll float. Nope. Same thing, overreacts off the dry. So, whoa. These are definitely going to be situational. They're probably not bowling balls for me. The big one, the volatility, I'll probably see on short patterns. Once I get one that has a little bit shorter pin, I'll be able to see it on the short patterns a little bit. This one, I'm going to probably try to play around with the surface a bit and see what I get different out of it, because I got a little bit over under. Once I got deep enough and I could kind of go around the lane, it looked good. It gave me what I was looking for. But when I was going straighter, I had no chance. So I don't want to be stuck in a situation where I get forced to go left. I want to be able to play a little bit straighter as well. So it's definitely situational for me, but for anybody else, it's another one of those strong bowling balls where if you have a lower rev rate, if you're not in that 450 range, or you're lower than I'm at 465-ish. So at least that's what I was clocked at last year at the EBI camp. If you're below that, or if you're at that 400 or lower, I think these two bowling balls, these new 900 global balls, are going to be perfect because they're going to pick up the lane a whole lot better, and they'll be able to let you compete and create the angles that you want to create. So I would be definitely checking them out. Head over to BowlerX.com and get yours today, and maybe put these in your arsenal as your big strong balls. You have a big, strong, symmetrical ball, and then you have that big, strong, asymmetrical ball between these two. So head over and get yours today. But that's all I got for you. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Like the page, like the video. Share it around. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.